Welcome to your Straight Razor Edge Friday special. What's best to care for your straight razor, natural or synthetic honing stones? Hey, Eric here with Adventures in Wet Shaving, and welcome back. It's good to see you. My one word is heart, and I put my heart into everything I do. And I believe every time you shave with a straight razor, you're getting a better shave. Let's talk about hone starting right now. The edge of your straight razor is everything. Do you have a beautiful razor or not? It really doesn't matter, because you can have a brand new razor like this Tier Izar Bison, and it is beautiful. It's a 7/8 blade, round nose, and it is a full hollow. You could have this, which is beautiful, or you could have a Frederick Herter & Son vintage razor, and this is the Ace of Spades. That is bone with inlay. This is a 15/16 blade. It is a full hollow and a fine shaver. Vintage shaver, that is. Or you could go on the cheap, and this is a gold dollar 66. All right, now there's no beauty here. These are just plastic scales. The fit and finish on everything isn't up to par, and this needed to be straightened out before we could hone it anyway. So even if you have this, it's all about the edge. If you had a powerful microscope, you could look at your edge. To the naked eye, this edge is just smooth, polished, and shiny. And that isn't what you'd find under the microscope. From the heel to the toe, this whole edge would be toothy. You would see something that looks like a saw blade with all these teeth. When your straight razor becomes dull, these teeth become less even and regular. They become rounded off and even can wear away. Now, to sharpen your razor, you will have to restore the edge by honing it. Some say that once your straight razor has the bevel set and is properly honed, you can maintain it with a strop alone. Now, you couldn't do it with the smooth side of the leather. However, you could use a pasted strop like this one with chrome ox, and this will extend the life of your edge. We will be looking at that in a future episode. But if your edge is too far gone, you'll still have to go back to the stones. Honing will bring your straight razor back to shave-ready condition using different grit stones in a honing progression that will cut and wear away steel. There are two types of honing stones. The first one is natural stones, and natural stones are cut out of rock. Do natural stones have a grit rating? That is a great question. The answer to that is yes and no. It is very subjective, and if you had the right equipment, you could come very close to an answer on that. Now, with my Imperial La Roca, this is rated at 12 to 15,000 for the grit. Dr. Matt places it at closer to 20,000 grit, and he is using the edge on a razor under a microscope to determine that. Here is a Japanese natural stone. Now, I don't know the grit rating on this. I can tell you it is extremely hard. It is quite beautiful as well, and we'll just have to figure out where this goes in the honing progression. Next, we have synthetic stones, and these are manufactured to a specific grit rating, which can make them better than your natural stones because they are more consistent. This particular one is a Sharpening 8K, and you would actually be using this side to hone on, and this is a ceramic stone. So this was manufactured. Next up, I have got my Franz Swati barber's hone, and comes in this beautiful original box, which is marvelous. And there you go. This little stone is a barber's hone. Now, I did flatten this side, and you can see it is nice and flat. Again, this is a manufactured stone. Not sure what the grit rating is because this Franz Swati is a vintage stone, and it is from Austria. You'd actually hold it in your hand like this and rub that razor on it with some lubrication like water or shaving cream. This particular Franz Swati barber's hone can be used as a finishing stone. Check up here to see barber's hones, the series. Synthetic stones produce the keenest, sharpest lightsaber edge that I've ever seen. And if you like that kind of thing, you could just shave with a shavette because it is machine sharp, and that makes it a lightsaber edge as well. Now, the natural stones produce a more buttery, smooth shaving edge, and in my opinion, they are more comfortable for me to shave with and more enjoyable. Sadly, most have the idea that honing is difficult and it requires a hone meister or an expert to hone a straight razor. This is not true. Honing your straight razor is just rubbing a piece of steel on a rock, and it's as easy as dropping your razor. With a bit of practice, you'll be honing your own razor in no time at all. Click up here to see my latest video. Click over here to see a video specially picked out for you. Click on this one to see If I Could Only Have One, the series. Have a great shave and a good day, and I'll see you next time on Adventures in Wet Shaving.